With dealing with anxiety, it's really helpful to look at it from different perspectives. What is anxiety? What causes anxiety? There are so many different factors. And today I want to talk about thoughts related to anxiety and how a disconnection from ourself leads to thoughts of anxiousness. So if we're just present in the moment, life is happening right now. Life's expressing through us in the moment as we feel life, and we're processing the feelings that come up through life in the immediate moment with what's happening. Make sense? But if we're sort of pushing away, if we're used to not being with what we feel, if we have this feeling of sort of dread of life or fear or anxiousness all the time, we're not feeling safe to be who we are. We don't feel good enough on the inside. We're not really present with life in the moment. We're kind of connected to these thoughts and feelings, these belief systems within us. And so if we think of a river, if the river itself, it's the river of consciousness of life, imagine that. And so the water's flowing. And you allow the water to flow, and there's nothing obstructing the flow, and so it flows fairly well. But you block that flow, stop it from happening. You actually can't stop the water from flowing. What happens is it builds up. It builds up, it builds up. It's still flowing, but into this buildup. It's not flowing through its natural course, which is through you in the moment, to experience it as it happens through feelings and emotions in your body. But if you're disconnected, you're blocking that flow, and the river builds up, the river builds up, the river builds up, this big dam. Eventually the dam can't hold the water, and the water blows the dam, or it goes around and finds another way. And so it's like that with our thoughts. When we're disconnected from life, when we're caught in our thoughts, in a sense, we're diverting that flow of life, of consciousness, into thoughts. That's not really happening. It's not the immediate life experience. It's kind of an indirect life experience. Like life is happening in our head, in our imagination, but it's not really happening. Our experience in the moment, our body is not feeling what's happening in the moment. It's feeling from these made up thoughts in our mind. So it creates a riff of our energy in the moment. It disconnects us from ourself, disconnects us from our body, from life. And so this disconnection creates a resistance, which becomes this anxiety, this tenseness, this tension in life, this anxiousness that we feel. We just don't feel quite right. Everything we do, we feel disconnected. We don't feel right. We feel this nervous energy. Bring yourself back into the moment, because the resistance you feel is the distance between you and life. So when you start letting go of thoughts and start coming back into the moment, your body and mind and spirit, they all start to integrate back together in the moment. And so that resistance goes away, that disconnection goes away, and the anxiety, the anxiousness starts to go away. You start to build a confidence in life, a comfort in life, and you start to build the experience of accepting yourself. My name is Arne Pedersen from Awareness and Health. Give this a try, and I think you'll find it's very helpful. Sit, practice being with your breathing, practice coming back to your moment in life. Notice when you're actually caught off in thought and what that feels like, that distraction from life. Notice how you push away from life, because if you do, practice coming back to the moment. If you want to let go of that anxiety and you want to be more present in life in a way that feels good, practice. Go into your breathing, be with what you feel, practice that every day. A simple meditation practice on the present moment. Give that a go. I think that you'll find in time that'll feel really good after you do it, and it'll start building and building and get a little easier to do over time. And so I wish you an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.